Surma Ahmed for IFL TV in association with MTK Global at a press conference today for Okoli against Watkins, joined by the McDonnell family. How's it going, boys? You all good?
Yeah, all good. Same old, are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Firstly, let's talk about Chunky. Obviously, went out to the States and got his IBF title back. What's happening with it? I know he got a hair transplant.
Yeah.
And has he gone Ibiza? Where is it?
I think he's had a little while of it. I'm not sure where he's gone. I was texting him a minute ago, to be fair. He's at home.
Is it home, is it?
Yeah,
well,
he's been clearly, yeah.
Okay. So what, has he been back in training at all? Or?
Yeah, he's been doing.
Yeah?
He's been in.
Yeah, he's just starting back slowly, like no rush, just like had a little run on the gym session, so just getting back on it, yeah.
Has there sort of been any plans for a date or
no,
when next? Nothing? No. Last time I spoke to you, we talked about the sort of the mandatory situation with the IBF. Has there been any sort of progression with that?
Like, there's been, nothing's been mentioned or anything. He's literally just. It's a bit of a weird one because they ordered Plant as well for a final eliminator, so I don't actually really know what's happening with that. It's all a bit up in the air at the minute. Literally, there's been no confirmation of what's happening.
Well, talking about Plant, what did you make of when he piped up at the presser?
He is a plant, isn't he? But he's called James out for a long time. A long time. He's like trolled his page or whatever. I don't even know him or whatever. James didn't even know him. He'd met him before, just said hello, and it was fine. And a year later, all of a sudden, he just started commenting on all these posts. But he's just getting his name out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you
can't, probably worked for him.
You can't really blame him, can you? He's just trying to get himself a fight and a big payday.
Planting the seed, don't he?
Oh, you do make me laugh. You do make me laugh.
You don't learn, does he? Just don't learn.
Obviously, on that tour bus, we spoke about.
Good day, that wasn't it?
Oh, that was quality. Derek, Johnny, off their nuts. But you spoke about him wanting them. He wants the big fights. George Groves, obviously, he's fighting Callum Smith now. That's been confirmed. Yeah, he wants them big fights again, them big British domestic stuff.
He's always been like that though. Ever since he's turned pro, he never really got a learning curve. Really, he was fighting in 12 rounders. I think from his 6th or 7th professional fight.
Yeah. 7th pro fight.
Yeah, so he's always been thrived off the big fights. So he ain't gonna be no different now. That's just him. He just wants the big fights.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you about Groves, Callum Smith. Obviously, that's been confirmed now. How'd you see that one going?
Yeah, I think it's a pick 'em fight. Everyone's got a different opinion on that fight. Got two like top class operators, both like in the final. Everything's at stake. It's like George has had big fights. Obviously, Callum's it's his real big step up now, and I think it's an intriguing fight to watch, and it's an hard one to choose.
Yeah, and then the winner of that possibly, if obviously. I don't know what's going on with James with his mandatory situation, but the winner of that, do you think that would do a stadium here again?
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
Yeah.
Like, British boxing is the place that puts on stadium fights, always has been, and that fight would tick all the boxes for that to happen, I would imagine.
Yeah. I spoke to Junior about this. What happened in America with that gun story?
That was the maddest thing. Yeah, it was the maddest thing.
He's still getting over it now.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Serious?
Yeah.
No, he's alright. They're just double things out there, though, isn't there, with everything. American police and stuff.
What was it like?
Apparently, there's been a shooting, like, in that sort of hour, that golden hour, as they call it. And I just think it was a bit of madness. It was a bit of mistaken identity in the car that we was all in. So they followed the wrong car, basically. And then, next minute it was like, gunshot the OK Corral, get out, lay on the floor. It was mad. It was a mad fight.
What was it like having a sort of a gun point at you?
Yeah, it's
as well?
mad. It's like you played it when you was a kid, cops and robbers, but you was actually.
It was just a game for him.
It was actually reality, yeah. It was just a mad moment. You just thought it was like a bad dream, really. It really was, but obviously it was very serious.
You're all good now, yeah?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one
the ambulance and seen James and Truax in there and realised that he just boxed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Wednesday's card. Obviously, Reese is on it, fighting Ryan Doyle. Good fight.
Wicked fight. I think the styles are going to, they said in there, the styles are going to gel really well. And I think everyone agrees. Ryan Doyle's a good fighter. I'd say he's the best opponent that Reese is going to have boxed like today. But Reese Bellotti is a very, very, very talented boxer himself. He's not just a puncher, and he can
he can box. You know, he's won 2 ABA titles at 2 different weights, and I think he'll showcase them skills on Wednesday night.
Yeah. Eddie always bigs him up, saying pound for pound one of the biggest punches in the division. Reece was there shaking his head like, no. Sort of. What do you make of that?
He's not lying. I come home and my arms are in pieces from sometimes after doing the pads with him, and he's a freak. He has got freakish power, like, and it's in both hands. Like any shot, right hand, left hook, body, head, up. Any shot he throws is very, very heavy.
Well, I see you on the pads with him the other day. I was commenting on your Instagram. You're looking massive, but then you said you had an extra small t-shirt. Thought you'd been hammering the gym out.
Wonders they do.
Look, they've disappeared now.
I know this is a bit more baggy. This one
disappeared.
Tom's
now.
looking alright though, isn't he?
Looks well, doesn't he?
I've been on the weights though, to be fair. So
what about you?
No, I was just commenting on what you're
He's
saying
the
about Reece Bellotti's power.
Yeah.
I think what people don't realise is it ain't just his power, it's his timing. His timing is unbelievable. So if anyone makes a mistake, which they do, like he only needs one shot. It's the timing. His timing is something that, you know, he just times his shot so well, and because of that timing, he's dangerous at any stage of the fight. And you can't teach someone that. That's in him. He's got amazing timing.
Yeah.
Hand and eye coordination, reactions, and like I say, awesome power.
If you can beat Ryan on Wednesday, what's sort of the plan then? European shot, possibly?
I think it's like, I think he's in the mix. You know, he's got to get one fight at a time. Obviously, he's got to get past Ryan, and he'll take one fight at a time. Because at that stage now, he's Commonwealth champion, and obviously he goes on to be looking at bigger and better things.
Yeah. Obviously, Jake Ball was out in Australia for a while. He's obviously back now.
Yeah.
He'd been in training.
Yeah.
Any news on him?
I think he's going to go in July, but there's no
end of July.
there's no date being confirmed. But I think Eddie's told him July.
Okay.
But yeah, his hand's all good. He's back sparring, so
Yeah.
we should know hopefully a little bit more in next week or 10 days or whatever. So yeah, fingers crossed we should know soon.
Okay. Tom, Junior, Jim, thanks for talking to IFL today. Anything you boys want to add before Wednesday night?
No.
All good. All right. Top man.